Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and today I would like to bring you a second guide for the extra hard Rude and Elena battle. The first guide I did was with Tifa in the team, and this time I would like to switch her for Barret. Just to go quickly through the boss intel, Elena is weak to fire, and also you can reduce her physical and magical attack. However, she's immune to the physical and magical defense down, but Rude, it's the opposite. You can reduce his defense, however he's immune to any physical or magical attack down. And he's also weak to wind, however he is resistant to fire. So it is not advised to bring Hellfire Summon as a limit break. Other than that, he can use Provoke to make you attack himself instead of Elena. And the only thing I would suggest is we need Circle Sigil, however bring a magic one. It doesn't matter if you do physical DPS, bring a magic Circle Sigil. I have all three on all three characters. And why am I using Barret? The only reason is he has Assault Gun with the physical team shield, which is the only weapon in the game that he has. No other character has it currently, so that's why I'm using it. It's only level 5, so that's why it's in the secondary slot, and I'm just using the enemy launcher just to boost his stats a little bit, because he still does no damage and will only tickle. He's just pretty much only a support character. Aerith is a healer, so that's why she only has a cure and a Circle Sigil, and I will only use the two weapons on her. Cloud is the main DPS with the Fire Banner sword and the costume, and I also give him a Aurora Blow. Other than that, I didn't really do much on the sub weapons. I would suggest, well, Barret has only 9000 HP because I couldn't really do much else here. However, as for the weapons and sub weapons, I would suggest get your characters to 8000 HP just to be safe. And other than that, you can just put everything else into other stats. However, it should be pretty much the same battle how it was with Tifa. However, Barret, his shield is really useful, I would say, for a lot of attacks. Yeah, I would just mainly wait and switch to Barret. Just here, and now prepare yourself, just to don't forget to switch to defense, because otherwise you'll struggle to get your HP back up. And oh nice, Aerith already healed, so I'm switching back to Barret just to ensure that I will get that physical team shield. Here I'll wait for it to expire, and I'm starting to cast it now. If you want, you can cast it once. Or I'll cast it twice to get that high potency buff, and I'll switch to Aerith and go into defense. However, with that max, the high potency physical buff, it's a lot better. And now with Cloud I'll do a little bit more damage here. However, I already switched to Rude. And as you can see, he has that counter, physical counter, so that's why you do not want to use any physical sigils on him. And now it's fine, I'll just heal, and Cloud can do some damage with Barret. I could actually try to do some damage also on Elena. However, I'm starting to debuff him. Elena's already in the defense stance, so there's no point on using anything on her. Just ignore her, try to kill Rude as fast as possible. She's also doing the fascination with which is the confuse. On Aerith it doesn't really matter. And then I would just go with the cross slash, because Cloud is already sitting on it. So try to reduce as much damage as you can. And just to ensure that I'll get some buff here, agitation. Sadly, I don't think we'll get it. Oh, actually we got it in time. Nice. That's the same case. Just survive it, but with that agitation physical team shield, it's so much easier. So if that's why I'm doing the guide, because if you are struggling with Tifa, Barret will be a very good alternative for you. I would just, yes, physical attack down, it's fine, but here I'm trying to debuff him as much as I can. Also his wind bar is already reduced, which is very nice. That's actually much better than I hoped for. And now I'll just switch to Cloud and Aerith just to... I'm sitting already on ATB, so I can also damage a little bit with Aerith. And actually I did a mistake. He's immune to... well, very resistant to fire, and I actually did a fire attack on him. So here he'll start charging a triple shockwave. If you cannot finish it before that, then you'll just have to take that damage and finish him before that. I mean after that. Other than that, after you kill Rude, just switch to Elena. Don't use your limit breaks. Wait for her to actually change stances, because she still has that physical and magical shield, so your damage will be non-existent. We're just tickling her until she loses that shield and switches stances. Now it's the attack style, and now if you want you can use your limit breaks. Yes, soon she'll actually start doing some damage to you and different attacks. And now it's the cross combo. I am already starting to cast with Barret. This one hurts. I mean, Elena, she is tough. However, this should be fine. I'll stay in the defensive stance even if I lose the bar a little bit. But with that, with the physical shield, that is a lot easier. You can heal, however, she is so close to being dead that I don't think it's worth it. If you see that Elena has those red 2 icons, that she's very vulnerable to any damage, then I would say just go for the DPS if you feel confident enough. However, I think this battle is... with Tifa this battle isn't that hard, however with Barret it is a lot safer, so that's why I thought about doing the second guide. Especially if you have much better weapons for Barret, you'll be even better off, because Barret might be actually a debuffer and also might be doing some actual damage for you. However, yes, that's it for the guide, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope this guide was helpful to you, or maybe even a good alternative if you are struggling with Tifa. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next one.